Welcome to springlib.
To estimate the difference between the mean wait times for ambulance-transported patients and self-transported patients, we can use the formula for the difference between two means and independent samples. We'll also calculate a 99% confidence interval for this difference. The formula for the confidence interval is the difference between the samples, the sample means, plus or minus the critical t times the square root of the first sample's standard deviation squared over its sample size plus the second standard deviation squared over its sample size. So let's identify the degrees of freedom. Since n is 150 for both, you would subtract 1 from each, so the degrees of freedom is going to be 298. And so our critical T at 99% can come from the student T distribution. Alpha is 0.01 for 99% confidence. And we get positive and negative. We'll use 2.5924. I don't know how much you want to round to. Okay, so the first sample mean is given as 6.04. The second, 8.30. The first standard deviation is 4.30. And the second, 5.16. Okay. So the 99% confidence interval, I'll go to 4 places. The lower boundary is found by subtracting. And we get negative 3.6817, and the upper boundary is found by adding, which is negative 0.8383, which is statistically significant because 0 is not within this interval. So there does seem to be a difference statistically.